Welcome, families, friends, second cousins.
Yep.
They're separate because I don't include them as family.
I don't think anyone does, dude.
Yeah. But you know what? This is the 6th episode of the SuperMegaCast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know why I want to start off with this, but I just wanted to start off with have you ever read or heard of Sergeant Frog?
Oh, yes, I absolutely have. It's the manga, Sergeant Frog.
I have read them, and like back when I was, I think, in like middle school, and I loved the shit out of them. I think it's because of the little frog characters. I don't know, like Kiroro, Jiroro, and all of them.
It's the thing about it's just the drawings are super charming, and I never actually read any of them, but I used to see them at Barnes and Noble, and I'd be like, oh, I want to look through that, and I would like skim through it and be like, I want to draw something like this.
Now I know you yourself are not.
Don't say it.
Are not a weeaboo.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You're not.
Yes.
You're not into like the culture in that sense. You're actually into it because you're legitimately interested, much like my cousin Connor's interested in German culture. You know, I don't know. For some reason, why does Japanese culture have that stigma? Is it because they have such a big cultural impact in media?
I don't know. I think I don't know what it is about Japanese culture that tends to draw in like a lot of questionable characters.
Cringy.
Yeah. You know, like typical weeaboos. You know, it's perfectly fine to be into Japanese culture and you know to enjoy the music and watch anime. There's nothing wrong with watching anime. But you know, there's a lot of people that take it a couple steps farther. I'd even say a lot of people take it more than a couple of steps, maybe a couple of leaps, and then crawling on the ground.
Now, weeb, is that like a term? Like I don't know. For some reason, I kind of dodge around the word almost as if it were a racial slur.
Weeaboo?
Is it?
No.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm like, because it gets the same backlash. If you call someone a weeaboo, it's almost like you get this backlash of just, what? No.
No. Weeaboo is not. No, it's not. It's not in like an offensive term.
But people take it as that because it's looked at as a negative thing.
Well, it's not. I think it's like being a weeaboo just means you're uncool. Like,
well,
you
like,
know,
do people go, I'm a weeaboo?
Yes, Ryan.
Wait, people actually claim they're a weeaboo.
Dude, I see that on Twitter all the fucking time.
I thought that was just something to make. I thought that was a word to make fun of them.
No, I don't actually know.
I'm not trying to like pinpoint any people. I just thought that like that was a word that people just kind of like that came up with to like you're for some reason. Weeaboo. I just thought the root stem like weeb for some reason was like something. I don't know.
I don't know. It's I don't know the etymology of the word, but what I do know is that a lot of people embrace the word and it's used as well as an insult, but a lot of people embrace it. And for instance,
I've seen it more as an insult. Like I'm not saying I see it as more as an I've just seen it used as more of like I've seen it used as more of an insult than like a declaration of someone's character being positively.
Absolutely. And Ryan and I are actually very good friends with a very big weeaboo, and the man's name is Aaron Hansen. You may know him as Ego Raptor from Newgrounds or the Game Grumps. And he himself, I have heard these words come out of his mouth, or maybe I'm making this up and just accidentally.
He's gonna fucking slap a lawsuit on you for
my God.
defamation of character,
but I swear
slander.
to God, I swear to God, I heard the words. They either came out of Aaron or Susie's mouth. I'm pretty sure Aaron, but he was like, "Oh, I'm totally a weeaboo," and there's no denying that Aaron's a weeaboo, and not in a bad way. He
uploaded pictures of himself with the swords, and first of all, I don't want. That's not a negative thing. In fact, we had foam sword fights with Aaron at round 1. An arcade that
God,
it's not. I wouldn't say it's a local arcade. It's a 45-minute drive.
No, they're in Japan too. So
yeah. Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying like it's close to where we live.
Dude,
by local.
Yeah. Let's talk about our arcade trips with Aaron and Susie.
My God, it was so much fun. I want to go more. They're busy people. They're busy people with a lot of work, and you and I are actually becoming even more busy than we expected when we started the channel. It is unfortunate that we had to only release one video a day while you're gone. Circumstances arose to where we became busy with like our actual jobs, like our actual work that we, because Super Mega or Kids with Problems, they're not what we've stated this before. They don't bring in money.
Right.
Well, they do. They bring in money, but they don't bring in enough to actually pay rent.
Like we can't live off of what we make of Super Mega, especially considering we split it 50-50. So basically, like YouTube ad revenue, since we're not a big channel yet, we don't bring in that much, and then we have to split it in half.
But that's getting into some money bullshit.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about
round
money.
1.
It's not
round
about
1
money.
Is, if you guys don't know, it's a fantastic place. It is a bar. a karaoke. It's a karaoke bar. It's a bar in of itself. A snack arena.
A snack arena.
It's also an arcade and a bowling alley.
Ryan, what the fuck is a snack arena?
I don't know. Fuck off, dude.
Dude, you want to go to a snack arena tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Where'd you have
come on. Like, if someone asks you, let's go to a snack arena, you're going to want to fucking go.
I would be so down to go to a snack arena.
You are one of the biggest fans of snacks.
Oh, dude.
You and I both. I mean, you can tell by my... Like, here's the thing. With you, it's like... You don't know you personally are into snacks unless you live with you or you've kind of met and got to hang around you for a bit. With me, you take a look at this guy, this Ryan here. You look at him and go, boy, that's a snacker. That's a snacker if I've ever seen one.
Well, Ryan, here's the difference between you and I.
I don't indulge. Like, I don't gorge.
Well, here's the thing. I think that we both snack about the exact same amount. And in fact, while we're recording this, I'm letting my Uncrustables thaw out from the freezer. So when we're done, I can devour them.
I have fucking teriyaki wings from Buffalo Wild Wings that I'm just going to fucking heat up. I'm excited. There's only 3, but I'm honestly going to taste so good.
I'm about to go to the airport, and I'm about to snack the shit out of myself before I go. But
that is right. When this is posted on Thursday, of course. It's the only video up today. You are at this point in South Carolina. We were recording this a week early.
Yes.
So what do you think you're doing right now?
Well, if it's Thursday,
and if you haven't died in a plane crash on Friday the 13th,
because my plane is flying out on Friday the 13th, and this is going to be very strange to listen to, Ryan, if I pass away in a plane crash.
Not for you.
Well, yes, because I'll be dead. But for you to listen to it, you'd be like, "Huh, that's interesting. Release it anyway. Go ahead." But I think my sister's wedding is the day after tomorrow. What
a wonderful movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, by the way.
Is there a movie called My Sister's Wedding?
No, the day after tomorrow.
Oh, I was about to say, now I know what to get my sister for her wedding. But I'm probably...
Congratulations to your sister, by the way.
Thank you. That means so much. But that wasn't like sarcasm. That sounded very douchey and arrogant.
It's whatever.
No, Ryan, I'm trying.
Whatever.
But I don't know. I'm probably sitting in my room masturbating. But honestly, real quick,
too, dude.
We're probably both doing that. But going back to what I was saying about snacking, here's the difference between you and I, Ryan. We have different body types. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I think we snack about the exact same amount. The only problem with me is I am so thin that I don't gain any weight, and it never shows on the outside how much shit I eat. So I think I'm like, oh yeah, I'm perfect. Most people when they snack, they'll start to gain weight, and they're like, oh, this means I'm unhealthy. I should stop. But for me, that doesn't happen.
Do you think it's ever gonna catch up to you?
Oh yeah. Once I'm 30.
You may get a gut, but do you ever feel like it's possible for you to become morbidly obese?
No.
Even when you're 50.
No, because I look at people like my dad and my uncle and everyone they were the exact same way as me as kids. And
who are strikingly attractive gentlemen, by the way.
Oh God, Dale is fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole nother can of worms that we'll open another day. However, though, it's my metabolism might catch up to me when I'm 30 or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'll worry about that then. I've got a good 10 years or so. So, I'm just going to enjoy my snacks.
We keep getting off topic here. Sorry, we want to talk about round 1.
Yes, we're so bad about that. We'll start talking about something, and then that'll, before we finish, oh yeah, by the way, until we've talked about 30 different things and haven't finished a single fucking one.
First of all, with round 1, fuck Japanese claw machines.
Oh, no. Fuck American claw machines. Japanese claw machines are fair.
No. I do not like them.
Ryan, you haven't tried a Japanese claw machine.
Because all the ones at round 1 that I've gone to only have the one half of the claw.
Those are American claw machines.
Those are American claw machines?
Yes. Okay, let me tell you this. Aaron and Susie
the Japanese ones are the ones where you have to push them over into the edge.
No. Let me tell you the difference here. So Aaron and Susie actually told me this. So basically, American claw machines, which are the ones they have at round 1 too, are very. So basically, here's the difference. In America, the claw machines are designed to take your money, so you keep playing because you don't get it, so you want to keep giving money.
Like most arcade games.
Yes. However, Japanese claw machines are based on skill and stuff. So when you grab something, it doesn't just lightly just touch it and then gingerly let go of it. See, it's very easy to win things in Japanese claw machines. It actually grabs things. But American claw machines are fucking shit, especially the one in there's one in Denny's down the street. It's fucking shit.
Are you telling me at round 1 they don't have a single Japanese claw machine?
Not that any I've seen. They have the claw machines I've seen there are just regular claw machines.
What's a Japanese claw machine? Do you know?
I know if I'd see one, I'm sure, but like when we go to Japan, I will show you the difference, and you will have a great time.
And you and I will go to Japan at some point.
Oh, we will, probably sometime this year, hopefully.
I would love to.
Oh yes, and here's the thing, the big difference between Japanese claw machines and American claw machines that pisses me off the most is not well, the skill is kind of bullshit, but the thing is this. In Japan, you're gonna get some fucking cool toy. You're gonna get a really cool like plushie of like some cool catchy figure, or maybe like a Gundam, or like something really cool. You're like, whoa, or like some Pocky, and like, nice, I can eat this. You go to a fucking claw machine here, you're gonna get like a cheap Chinese manufactured SpongeBob plushie, or something from Frozen.
No, okay, hold on. I did win a Mario and a Luigi back to back.
Well, they do put cool things in the claw machines at round 1. That doesn't mean they're Japanese claw machines, though.
There's a story behind that, by the way.
Oh, yeah, lay it on us.
Okay, so I win a Mario, and then, I win a Mario from a claw.
Yeah.
Well, it's a certain type of Mario. What do they call it? I forget.
Where he has the tail?
Yeah.
Tanuki.
Okay, Tanuki?
Tanuki, yeah.
Tanuki, okay. I got a Tanuki Mario, and then right after that, got a Tanuki Luigi.
Look at you, dude.
And then there was this girl. She was like, wow. I don't know. She was watching me play, and then she's like, can you win me one? I was like, sure. And so, lo and behold, I get a Mario Tanuki, and I give it to her.
Wait. This is after you've already won 2? Mm-hmm. So you won a third one?
Yes.
Ryan, Jesus Christ, dude.
I know. And then her boyfriend walks up.
Oh, and you didn't know she had a boyfriend?
I didn't care. Her boyfriend walks up, and I'm giving, I just gave her the toy, and he goes, what's going on? He's like, he just won this for me. And he goes,
oh, God.
Then he, looks at me and doesn't say a word, and I just kind of walk away. I was like, oh, I'm hungry, I guess. I don't know. I walked away. She had a friend. Later on, her friend is like, hey, do you think you can win me that Luigi one? Because I guess they were best friends and they wanted something. So
what do I look like, a charity?
I know. So she spends her card money, and I don't get the fucking Luigi, and I just walk away. Because I'm like, oh well, whoops.
Oh, man.
I ruined the luck there.
Ryan, she never forgave you for that, and to this day she's been searching for you, and if she ever finds this channel, she's like, that's the bastard who promised me he'd win me a Luigi Tanuki, and she didn't.
She probably made a voodoo doll of me, and you can probably find it in a claw machine at your local round 1.
Okay, so real quick, let me talk about the claw machine in the Denny's down the street.
Ooh.
So there's a Denny's between downtown Los Angeles and Glendale, and we live in Glendale, and sometimes it feels good to go get late night Denny's, which Ryan and I have done with
late night breakfast is the only breakfast you can possibly have. I do not like breakfast when the sun is up.
Oh, you son of personal preference. We're not.
I'm just saying,
into that.
You can only eat breakfast at night when the sun is down. When the sun is up, breakfast just feels gross.
Honestly, I've probably eaten more breakfast when the sun is down. Like, after work, I used to go to Waffle House all the time.
See?
Different story. However, let me talk about this Denny's claw machine.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
This is literally, it's like $1 to play. You go over to this shitty claw machine that looks like they just pulled it out of a sunken ship, and we're like, oh, I guess we can put this in the restaurant. And basically, this is what's inside last time I checked. They have the shittiest, just the worst plushies I've ever seen. And like Ryan, what is a plushie that you just don't want?
I would have to say Minion. That's the first one off the bat.
This is worse. All right.
What?
Because I get Minions because it's like a popular.
Hold on,
thing.
I got one. I got another one. That's possibly worse than a Minion.
Yeah.
Poop emoji or any type of emoji.
Now, Ryan, I understand that, but so much of millennial culture loves those darned emojis that they're gonna love that.
How can you not use them sarcastically?
I don't know, dude. This is literally like a plushie that nobody wants. No one wants. They had plushies of these obscure football players from these obscure teams I've never fucking heard of.
Well, they themselves look like voodoo dolls.
Yeah,
they're creepy looking.
They're these shitty. I've never heard of these shitty teams. It'll be like the Chicago Slapskins, and it's
or the Philadelphia Diamond Neckers.
Yeah, and it's like. And there's, oh my God, they look so bad. I'll take a picture and post it on Twitter sometime if they still have them. But I look over, and that's one of the things. They have a lot of those thrown in, and I'm like, what? Who even are these people? And then on top of that, they've got They had some SpongeBob ones that you can tell like they're not licensed by Nickelodeon.
Kind of like the guy who's on Hollywood Boulevard who isn't a licensed SpongeBob advertisement
he has kind of
who
the
punched you.
Oh yeah, I legitimately got punched in the stomach. But
we'll never let that go.
Yeah,
you'll hear it brought up again and again,
many times, because that was a magical moment for me. However,
this magic moment.
Right, I did you get the copyright license for that song?
Fuck.
Shit. We're gonna. All right.
Okay.
If we don't cut that out, we're gonna get sued. Okay.
Just continue.
So these SpongeBob toys are clearly not like licensed by Nickelodeon. So they look like.
Is it like an off green?
No, it's just an off SpongeBob.
It's wearing overalls.
It's just like
in a bow tie.
Like when you look at it, like it's one of those things where you can't pinpoint.
Uncanny Valley like.
Yeah, you can't pinpoint what's off about it, but you look at it and you're like, oh, that's not SpongeBob. But it is, but it's not. And you're like, what? And what else they have? They had Frozen toys. They had the same thing. They had off-brand. What's the little fucker snowman's name?
Olga? No. Olaf.
Olga? Yeah. I don't know.
Olga's some like fucking like
old
German name, right?
Yeah, it's like an old woman German name. So then they have these like knockoff.
Oh, you're gonna get a bunch of Olgas pissed off in the comments section below.
Listen, if your name is Olga, all my love. I love you, okay?
But you're gonna be old one day, so technically he's right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm not wrong. So basically, they like just all these knockoff like merchandise toys, and they have some other shitty ones of like characters that I'm just like, what the fuck is that? It's like a red circle with like eyes on it. It's like, what is this? And they're just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, why would I pay $1 to try to win one of these? And then moving on from weird things, there's a little like Mexican Salvadorian restaurant near where we used to live, and basically it. Like in the claw machine, they were just $5 bills just scattered all around. Which I mean that's gonna get me to want to play because I'm like, hey, maybe I can. It's like gambling in a way, isn't that technically gambling?
Yes,
because you're paying money to win money.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's a delicious little restaurant.
Well, what's the loophole with that? Well, how come kid arcades get a pass on the whole gambling?
Holy
thing?
shit! Yeah, I just realized that technically.
Is there a loophole? Is it technically not gambling?
I'm looking this up right now because that's actually like
we're
really
gonna find
interesting.
this up. Okay, so look up like why arcades aren't gambling.
Arcades best answer on Yahoo Answers.
Okay, we can always trust those.
Oh, absolutely. This is John F. 3 years ago said. To be considered gambling, an activity needs a randomizing factor. This means something like a wheel, roulette, or big six, a deck of cards, dice, etc. Without that, the arcade games are considered games of skill. It's the same as giving out money at a golf tournament.
You can spin a wheel in these fucking arcade games. They have wheel games there.
Yeah, but technically they can like...
Oh, where you press the button to make it stop.
Yeah, or like, you know, like, okay, my personal favorite game at any arcade are the coin games where you drop the coin down and it goes and it lands on a little platform with all the other coins and then it pushes the, you know, like it pushes the other coins and you hope that you get your coin lodged in the right spot so it pushes more coins off so you get more coins. Do you know those games, right?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Why?
They're just not fun to me. I go to an arcade to have fun. That's not fun.
No, I love those because I'm just really good at them. Okay, let's be honest. These games are not games of skill. I just have good luck when it comes to these. Mm-hmm. And holy shit, speaking of good luck with arcade games, Aaron Hansen. I have never seen a man win so many fucking tickets at an arcade. Are you talking about
the dinosaur thing?
Dude, yeah, okay, Ryan and I were there that night when Aaron Hansen, the fucking legend, the man himself, literally, what did he win, like 3,000 tickets? Just like, hey, watch this. I'm going to win the jackpot. Boom, did it. He goes, hey,
and he taught us how to do it. We won a few.
Oh, dude, we
won over 1,000 each, definitely.
Yeah. And he used his money to buy us inflatable swords. He's
a great guy.
Okay, like being honest, Aaron is probably the best guy that like we've ever met. He's a fantastic man.
Well, I'm gonna be honest here. I like my dad. I love my dad a little more.
Ryan, no, just for the podcast, just say it so Aaron likes us more.
Aaron is just
a stand-up guy.
Yeah, like if I was asked the question, would I rather spend a day with Aaron Hansen or Martin Luther King Jr.? I would choose Aaron Hansen.
Aaron Hansen any day. Yeah. You know?
Solely because I can't with Martin Luther King. That time is gone. It's past.
But I mean, like, what if you could though? That's
but I can't.
Oh well, no. But I'm saying like, what if they brought him back? Like they unfroze his body because everyone knows when Martin Luther King died, they simply just brought his heartbeat back and put him in a time capsule.
I couldn't talk to him. I wouldn't know what questions to ask.
Just say, hey, it's going pretty well.
No, I would love for I would like to see someone like Anderson Cooper like interview Martin Luther King Jr. I feel like I would get more information and just more out of like watching that than me personally asking him a question. I'd be like, so what do you?
So how about that integration, huh?
Yeah. How did that?
Pretty good stuff.
Have you seen the Oscars?
Looks like we've come a long way.
Yay!
Oh my god.
How about that Black Panther movie coming out?
It has black in the title. You'd be proud.
Yep. It's named after the Tank Squadron.
Not the Militiant group.
Well, both the Militiant group and the comic book character were named after the Tank Squadron.
Well, which one came first?
The comic book character came first before the Black Panther.
So you're telling me the Black Panther Party takes its name from a comic book character?
No, it gets its name from the tank battalion. Like,
I'm just imagining like the Ku Klux Klan just changing their name to like the Captain America Party. That would totally be viable. Calling themselves Captain Americas. Like, wouldn't that make sense?
Oh, that would bring a whole new light to the new Civil War movie, which you and I saw.
Oh, it was fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's definitely not as good as Winter Soldier, which I still feel like you need to see.
Okay, well, yeah. Let me preface this by saying, the only superhero movie I have seen, The Avengers, the first one, and I have seen the first Iron Man, and
that's my favorite.
It's a good movie.
Like it's not my favorite superhero movie is Watchmen.
Oh, I want to see Watchmen. It looks good.
I love that. And then of course my second favorite superhero movie is Iron Man. I thought it was a good.
It's been a long time since I've seen Iron Man. I'd really like to watch it.
Not 2 or 3. God, not 2 or 3.
Ryan, okay.
Nowhere close.
Let's talk about obscure movies, okay? Like movies that like you saw the trailer for, or like maybe a movie that you saw once, like 5 years ago, but like a movie that like no one really knows about. You know what I'm saying? Like Dinner for Schmucks, that type of movie. like let's talk about those movies, the movies that just are big flops.
Oh no, okay, big flop.
No, not
movies.
A big flop like one everyone knows, like Jack and Jill, but just like when I say obscure movies, I mean like really get obscure. There was the fucking Battleship movie that did horribly in the box office, didn't it?
I saw George of the Jungle 2. I watched it multiple times on VHS.
With Brendan Fraser?
They couldn't get Brendan Fraser. In fact, there's a whole like self-aware joke within the movie of like I think they couldn't afford Brendan Fraser, which is funny now because he's blacklisted. He's pretty well. I don't think it's official, but he's pretty much blacklisted himself from Hollywood, which is unfortunate. Earlier this week I was watching the Looney Tunes movie Back in Action, and I was like seriously, in that time he was the Chris Pratt of that time. He was like the hunky, kind of dorky, kind of clumsy, but like still attractive, young kind of talent and fit and everything. I mean, seriously, like you look at how Chris Pratt is looked at, and you look at Brendan Fraser. I feel like there's a lot of like correlations between their audience and like who their fans were.
Woo! Oh my stars! Does Brendan Fraser get my loins inflamed?
Because I mean, Brendan Fraser. I mean, he was like. I mean, you look at Chris Pratt, who's like a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff and all that, and then you look at Brendan Fraser, who was a part of the Mummy. I mean, that was a big thing. That was a big series. That is just a known. Have you ever seen the Mummy?
No, I haven't.
Are you about the question if it was like this? If it was
no, I know what the Mummy is. I just haven't seen it.
Okay,
or maybe I have seen it just super long ago.
The CGI does not hold up. I don't know.
Wait a second.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson wasn't even like a big thing then. Why?
Yes, okay. I've seen that scene, and it's just like, oh my god, what are they doing with Dwayne, dude?
They didn't even need Dwayne in there because they just butchered him.
Oh man,
I don't understand that because he wasn't big at the time. By the way, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is. And just a bunch of stuff coming out, including a new Baywatch remake, which
a little excited for that.
I'm personally excited for, mainly because I saw 21 Jump Street, and they made it a hard R. They made it different than the TV show, and Baywatch apparently is going to be a raunchy comedy, rated R, I guess a hard R.
Ooh, with Zac Efron, yeah.
Yeah, Zac. I really like Zac Efron. Yeah, there's something about him.
From the way you've talked about Zac Efron in the past, I think he's kind of like your man crush in a way. It
used to be Ryan Gosling after I saw Drive, which is a fucking fantastic movie that also has one of your favorite actors, Bryan Cranston, in it. Have you seen Drive? Please tell me you've seen Drive.
I have not seen Drive.
Motherfucker!
Ryan, well, we'll have to, when I get back, we'll have to do a little movie night. Not anything like gay, but
I don't think anyone was thinking.
No, Ryan, yeah. Okay, so tying in Brendan Fraser with obscure movies. Okay, I saw the movie Furry Vengeance in theaters, and if you guys don't know what Furry Vengeance is,
it's Dr. Dolittle for white people.
Dr. Dolittle for white.
Dr. Dolittle was for white people, wasn't it?
This is Dr. Dolittle for white 14-year-olds.
So was Birth of a Nation.
Yes, that was definitely made for white people. And
have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's ridiculous. It's long. It's just.
It's the KKK movie.
Like, yeah, I know it's racist. Yeah, that's a given. But it's just a odd fucking film.
Okay, you know what's an odd fucking film is Song of the South, and now that was Disney's. Disney actually released a movie way long ago that you actually like can't buy anymore.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Ryan.
Haha, they own Star Wars now.
It's a movie called Song of the South, and basically it's about what? It's about like a slave and some Disney characters.
What?
You haven't heard of this?
No.
It's Disney made a movie similar to Space Jam in the style that it mixed cartoons with real life, and basically what it was about a slave and some Disney characters, and it was incredibly fucking racist. And they don't sell it, they don't produce it anymore. You can still find it online.
Jesus.
But like I
have to look this up.
Yeah, man, maybe we can do a review on it once our we do have that movie review series still coming out. We're just
working on the inner workings of it, like intro.
Yeah,
just trying to get
the intro
getting,
animated and
getting kind of like the whole because. Well, I want it to be of high quality, of course, so it really comes to like how we want the show to be. Like, you're stretching. It's late, isn't it? I can tell because you're trying to distract me by playing with your non-existent stomach. Are you sad now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's some flab. Continue what you were saying.
It's just skin, though. It's not fat.
Sorry, I'm making my belly button talk. Continue, Ryan. I didn't mean to.
What was I saying? You. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna connect what you were saying of how Disney did that. They also had a Donald Duck cartoon where he was a part of the Nazi kind of regime.
It was like anti-Nazi propaganda,
Nancy,
right?
Yeah, Nancy.
Nancy propaganda. Fuck Nancy.
It was anti-Nazi propaganda, but you can literally go and you can do that. Okay, sorry. I hate. Fuck me for saying literally.
Dude, I literally hate the word literally. I will literally fuck you
but
for
you can actually go look it up, and it's funny because they got the voice actor for Donald Duck just be like, Heil Hitler! It's like, what? Like, you hear that, and he does like the whole fuck. What is that called? With the hand?
Sieg Heil, I think.
Sieg Heil, whatever
I
that
have no
is.
idea.
Whatever the fuck that dumbass Hitler decided he wanted people. It looks stupid.
Dude, he was a smart man. You got to give him that.
He was a smart man.
Yeah, let's actually just change the subject.
Well, he's not a smart man, but he knows what love is.
God, just imagine like if they recreated Forrest Gump with Hitler. Like, I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. Why am I doing a Russian accent?
Is that your Hitler accent?
No, I just don't know how to do a German accent.
What the fuck was that, Matt?
How do you do a German accent? Oh, very nice.
That's like Norwegian.
I am Arnold. No, I just sounded like I just have a terrible speech impediment.
What, doesn't he have one?
Does he have a thick accent, or is he literally like he can't speak right?
I don't know.
He used to be the governor of the fucking state we live in. Who's the governor of California now?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
Sylvester Stallone?
No.
They just get a bunch of big fucking bulky action heroes.
Just like who's next? Is it gonna be?
Why did Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor? He became the governor, but he also like cheated on his wife with a maid.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a thing that happened.
Have you seen that video of David Hasselhoff like
with a burger?
Yeah, drunk out of his mind, just
his
eating
daughter's
a cheeseburger,
filming it,
and he's just like, what? Doesn't he say some really like embarrassing stuff?
I don't know. A lot of celebrities have said a lot of embarrassing stuff, like Mel Gibson.
I think everyone says a lot of embarrassing stuff. If you're just in the public eye, it's just a lot worse because it's like, oh no,
exactly. That's one thing that I like, kind of like whenever I don't care if a celebrity fucks up. Like, yeah, I'll probably like be like, oh, they're an asshole, but like at the end of the day, I don't know them, so I don't really fucking care. Like, if it's like, you hear Justin Bieber pisses in, like, the fucking mop bucket at some restaurant, and it's like, oh, what a douche, but I don't give a shit.
It's like you know how many people do that every night, and they're just assholes? It's like, why does Justin Bieber
He's just another asshole. Like, at the time, I can't speak for Justin Bieber now. I don't know him, but that's an asshole-ish thing, and you can only judge people by what you know of them, of course.
Yeah.
But then there's you're not supposed to judge people, blah, blah, blah. But I like his new album.
Oh, really?
I don't love it. I just feel like, I don't know, when I'm driving, I can put it on.
Holy shit, Matt! What? Dude, are you on your Segway? Skirt! Skirt! I want to see like hard rappers do a music video and they just have fucking tricked out Segways, dude. How great would that be?
You know what show I was obsessed with when I was young?
Pimp My Ride?
Yes, I loved it. I'm like, they put a fucking PS4 in the trunk? Hell yeah.
That's so cool, except I didn't have cable as a kid.
They had Exhibit, dude.
Is he a rapper?
Exhibit was the host.
Yeah. I know who Exhibit is.
Yeah.
So I didn't have cable as a kid, so growing up,
You have satellite?
No.
Dish?
I just had basic.
Network?
I had like
Time Warner?
Ryan, I had 5 channels.
AOL?
And I had PBS as like my main entertainment channel, so I'd get home.
I was on PBS.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was like a local thing though.
Oh well,
because I won some scholarship for a little short documentary I did in high school.
That's so cool, man. You know what I watched on PBS every day? Arthur.
Or did they play the Magic School Bus on PBS?
No. I don't. Well, if they did, it wasn't when I watched.
Here's the thing: at school they played the Magic School Bus, but I loved it so much that I actually went out and bought the VHS tapes.
Okay, I was thinking about this recently, and it's something that I can't like. Did I make this up in my head? I remember in 4th grade they brought in a Charlie Brown movie to show us, and it was called. It wasn't You Have Cancer, Charlie Brown. It was a Charlie Brown movie about his friend getting cancer.
I cannot speak.
Okay, I just gotta Google this real quick, just for, like I didn't dream this.
Okay.
Search Charlie Brown cancer.
No, if you search Charlie Brown cancer, there's a lot of theories that he has cancer.
Oh yeah, it's real. It's called Why Charlie Brown? Why? Oh God, that's so morbid.
Wait,
hold
what
on.
happened?
Let me read the Wikipedia.
Okay,
thing.
yeah. What's the plot synopsis?
Okay. Janice Immons is a new friend and classmate of Charlie Brown and Linus, who loves to play on the swings. The special begins with Charlie Brown, Sally, Linus, and Janice waiting for the school bus. As Janice boards the bus, she hits her arm on a railing, causing it to bruise. Linus notices that Janice has been bruising easily lately. When they arrive at school, Janice starts feeling ill. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, she goes to the hospital and she has cancer. And
what?
She goes through chemotherapy.
What the fuck?
As Charlie Brown and Linus leave the hospital, Linus asks, why Charlie Brown? Why?
Are you fucking serious right now?
He then walks. I knew I didn't make this up. We watched this in school.
Wait, does someone die at the end?
She loses her hair because of chemotherapy and wears a cap. Yeah, and she gets made fun of for the baldness. And Linus stands up and calls him like a blockhead for making fun. Wait, does she die? Hold on. Sorry guys, spoiler alert. Turn this podcast off if you don't want to. Oh no. Her cap falls off, revealing that her long blonde hair has grown back even longer than before, marking the end of her chemotherapy, and presumably she's recovered. Wow, that's really fucking morbid.
Well, on that positive note, I feel like that's a good spot to
to wrap up this
podcast with.
Yeah, go on YouTube and see if you can find Why Charlie Brown. Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that episode now.
Like that's actually that's kind of sad. Like. I mean, I get it's a topic because a lot of kids probably, there's lots of kids out there that have cancer and had friends with cancer, so makes sense. But God, it's morbid.
Yeah, well, I think that's a thing that earlier cartoons could get away with. That today's cartoons.
Yeah, you're not gonna see SpongeBob make an episode where Patrick gets terminal cancer. It's like
yeah, it's just not gonna be a thing. But what a wonderful note to leave this podcast on. Thank you for bringing that up. That was wonderful. I feel good. I'm filled with positive energy now.
Yeah, dude.
All of those positive. Fuck you. Anyways.
Yes,
thanks for joining us. This was episode 6 of the SuperMega podcast. We enjoy all the support you lend us. Seriously, to those who are a fan of the podcast, Matt has something to say.
Oh, I was just before you ended, I was just gonna say, guys, thank you for bearing with us this week, and we promise that once I'm back in town, we're going right back to the 2-video-a-week schedule. We're gonna be more consistent with that, with the times. We've just been having a lot of trouble with YouTube lately.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people have been having trouble with YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. But we hope that you have been able to bear with us on this lighter schedule. But once I get back, we will be presuming the 2-video-a-day schedule. So never fear. There's plenty of Super Mega games and vlogs and stupid just videos of us bullshitting around.
And a lot more surprises to come. So
yeah, big
thank you again for joining us with the podcast and, of course, our other daily activities. Y'all have a good one. Good night, San Francisco.